Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to the Power of Three in October 2025. We're taking a look at what you've harvested this year. Good or bad, I guess, whether you want it or not. That's what we're going to find out. So hope you guys are doing good, as well as anybody can be doing in this day and age, I guess. Let's see what comes out for Scorpio. Oh, I hope you didn't hear that. My stomach just made a terrible noise. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are the peacemakers. Hmm. Well, I guess when you have to make peace, that means that there's no peace. Hmm. All right, Scorpio, this is the Oracle of Shadow and Light. Thank you to the Holy Spirit and my guides and peeps for being here with Scorpio, October 2025. And they're what they have harvested reading. Mildew Fairy cleanup time. Well, um, mildew itself can be an enemy. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they should be called the children of God. Um, no, I'm just kind of getting like for the children's sake, you've maybe your kids are maybe you've harvested mildew is what I'm saying. Maybe things have been so chaotic this year that um, you haven't harvested anything but stuff that was growing while you weren't looking. You follow me? And now maybe because the kids have been sick, you weren't realizing that there was some mold maybe growing on the walls somewhere or something that was making them sick. So, yeah, what a thing to come out, to be honest. Supporting energy is believe in your own magic. So let's see what this has to say to support this. It's odd, but like I say, it's what you harvested, whether you want it or not, right? Sometimes you're harvesting stuff that you don't realize you're harvesting. Confidence. It comes with time and practice. Some people don't realize that I can have and if it's not mildew, it's something like that. Like it's like something that's growing in the dark in the silence. So for some of you, you might be looking at a person or a situation that's toxic, like mildew. Like you didn't realize what they were doing behind closed doors or when you weren't looking, kind of thing. But we learn by experiences, and most of them, those experiences, most of them, not all of them, but most of them suck, and it rattles your confidence. But as long as the sun comes up tomorrow, you can learn that lesson, gain your confidence back again, and clean up the mess. Metaphorically speaking, however that you know is jiving with you. If at all, right? It's general, right? So these general readings aren't going to resonate with absolutely everybody. This is the pot tarot we're using for the main spread. So let's see what comes out for Scorpio. We have the Two of Bombs, which is the Two of Cups. So it's a relationship, see? So for some of you, maybe the relationship itself is what feels like mold and mildew to you, toxic. It's making you sick. It's affecting you. Um, oh, we got another one sticking out here. The Star. See, it's time to, it's cleanup time. So we've got the lighter here for sometimes, when you've got outside stuff, dead brush and stuff, it's cleanup time. You have to burn it and burn it away. So metaphorically, you are, come back to it comes with time and practice, confidence. You need to get rid of it first. You need to clean up the mold. You need to clean up the toxic that's in your life or get rid of this relationship, heal from it. And here we go. The third one sticking out. Ace of um bongs. Those are pipes though. This is two of pipes. The this deck is confusing for me. This is a pipe and that's a bong. So this, I'm sorry, is not the two of cups. It's the two of swords. Okay, so this one here is like, which pipe do I use? I mean, what difference does it make, right? Maybe just one feels like it works better, but it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. These are decisions that take over in this. It's the same. It's really not changed, and more than likely, it was meant for me to misread this card at the beginning so that we would be in a relationship. We would be in a two of cups, but it isn't. We've got the ace of cups at the end and the star. So I still see two, one set of feet. For some reason, the one person is holding two um, pipes. So it's like, which one do I give the other person? Are you judging it by size? Are you judging it by, I don't know, color? Which pipe works better? Hard to say. But when you don't have the confidence to know or the experience that comes with time and learning lessons, it's very hard to make that choice. It's very hard to know what to do until you actually can see the problem, like mold or mildew showing up. So if it's a relationship, you're starting to see the red flags. You're starting to see the problems. You're starting to notice the mold. And that is something that you can't let go. You can't just ignore mold. It'll get worse and everybody will get sick. At the beginning, we've got peacemakers. Okay. So for some of you, maybe it is a toxic relationship and it's spilling over to the kids. The toxicness is rubbing off on them. It's affecting them. So with the ace of bonds, which is the ace of cup, that's still, I feel like instead of me, instead of me sharing my harvest with you and trying to make it last, I'm just going to smoke it all myself, basically, because you're just toxic anyway and you're ruining everything around me. Wow. Let's see what's at the bottom. The Hermit. And look at this. We've all locked up now. So, maybe this person was toxic in the sense that you don't do drugs and or they do harder drugs and you just do weed or whatever it was. It's like a toxicness, mold and mildew as an example. That's why this mildew fairy came out, 'cause it's cleanup time. And you got the star here, but that's the lighter, right? You're gonna burn it. We're clarifying for you, Scorpio, with the illuminated tarot. So I don't know if you'll hear it or not. It's kind of a thick vinyl deck and it kind of makes a noise when I shuffle, but it's a nice deck though. Let's see what comes out under the two of swords, five of cups, and it's reversed. Yeah, five of cups reversed. So the five of cups is sadness and regret, and with it coming in reversed, it tells me that you are, well, taking the next step, which is lighting the lighter. So whatever this is in your life, you're getting rid of it. You're moving on. You're gonna just show love for yourself and your kids if you have them. Even for some of you, if it's resonating, maybe it's not your kids, it's their kids, but you can see what's going on and you don't want to be part of it. Take it how it applies, if at all. Dark card. The Four of Pentacles. And you can see up here, see, there's that one little window, you got that person, those little eyes peeking through there, you see? And I feel like that's it's seeing what's going on, seeing the mold, the mildew, the toxicness, the bad vibes, the bad behavior. And if you don't get rid of it, it's going to maintain that position. Whether it's like again, whether it's a person or whether it's actual mold that you found that maybe things have been so horrible for you this month that you haven't even had time to do that deep cleaning. You didn't realize. So it's either literal or it's metaphorical. Again, if it applies with you at all. Ace of Wands, which is the Ace of Cups. I see it. The Five of Pentacles. Like I said, this is that person locked out. See how there's two keys crossed? Out in the cold. Out, fend for yourself. This is not working out. So this is either you putting yourself out in the cold or them out of your emotional space. Take how it applies, but it's coming in under the Ace of Cups, which is you choosing to focus on you and love for yourself and not worry about sharing with somebody that's toxic. I'm not saying it's weed either. It's just the deck that I'm using. It's your life's decisions, whether it's, they're eating at your house all the time and showering and using your shampoo and you're washing their clothes and blah blah blah. Right? Bottom of this deck, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You see? They were out for what they could get, is what I'm hearing. Very toxic. With absolutely no regard to the weight behind them when they leave, which is the kids in certain scenarios, whether it's your kids or their kids. But that's what needs to happen, Scorpio. That's what this reading is saying. It's cleanup time. Peacemakers, confidence. It comes with time and practice. So clean it up, get rid of it, get rid of the person, get rid of the relationship, get rid of the mold, get rid of the mildew, and now you know. Now you know what to look for. Now you know that shit grows if you don't stay on it, kind of things, right? So we're using the deck for the advice, which is the deck no one was interested in going live with. It's the Necronomicon. I think I'm saying that right. For Scorpio, please give them their advice on their what they harvested reading, October 2025. Thank you so much. Okay. On Mildew Fairy and Confidence, Two of Pentacles. See, for now, in the midst of this, you're going to be juggling back and forth because you've got to build your confidence back up. There's a shooting star off in the distance there. There is hope. Confidence comes with time and practice. So look at the time that you've spent, the things that you've learned, the experiences of flushing these things out of your life. There is hope. You've got the star here in the middle of your reading, and you have a shooting star in the Two of Pentacles. And you can see the key in the middle as opposed to the two keys, keeping him out. Now there's only one key and a shooting star. And you see how the face is looking towards that shooting star? Right. Because this is the mold and the mildew or the toxic person. And that's what you've been doing is juggling the situation. But now you know that it's time to heal. It's time to clean that mold up. It's a cleanup. It's cleanup time. Ooh. Five of Cups under the Two of Swords. Page of Page of Swords. See, either this is the kid that's a page, so it's a young energy. They have been seeing this mold and mildew, this toxicness. They're picking up on it. They're taking notes. And that's what you don't want. You don't want them picking up this toxic behavior, whatever it is. Four of Pentacles under the Star card. The Seven of Pentacles. See, it's time. Just like when the fruit is ripe on the tree, you have to go pick it at a certain time, or they'll all fall on the ground and they won't be any good. It's time. It's time to zap that mold out of your life. Take how it applies again. I'm sure you know if it's resonating with you at all, what it is in your life that is about as useful to you as mold and mildew would be. Okay. Five of Pentacles under the Ace of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Go get a job. Oh, see the hand on the shoulder there? Yeah. It's like, okay, here's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out and go get a job. Make yourself useful. Bottom of this deck, Four of Cups. See, Four of Cups. They don't want to get a job. They want you to they just want to sit and just take everything you've got out of your cup. Well, your cup is for you. See? You see this scenario there? It's like, no, that's my cup. That's my bong. That's my house. That's my shit. That's my stuff. That's, you know what I mean? You go get a job. It's self-useful. So far, you're the second reading, and it seems people aren't harvesting things that they want. To close out, we're using the good, the bad, and the ugly. So the first message is, I mean, you take them all if they help and resonate. It's all good advice is basically what it is, but it's the perspective of somebody that's open to a new relationship after maybe going through something like this, after you've built your confidence back up. The second one are for people that are in a committed relationship, but they've learned lessons, they've gone through hard times. This is their advice. And the third one is people that have been there and done that, and they're just more interested in this guidance and cups and family and that kind of thing. So again, you fall wherever you feel you belong to fall here, but we'll see who comes out for you in this good, bad, and ugly, and what advice they have for you, Scorpio. Close this energy out safely. Thank you so much. You got Josephine Baker. Oh, my stomach. All right, first one. You only need a bunch of bananas to make an impression. Yeah, but when the real impression comes through, right? That's where it makes a difference. Number two, it's not about beauty, it's about luck and who loves you. And number three, dance your way into immortal love. So this could be who you've been dealing with. Take it how it applies, Scorpio, but that's all I have for you. And if it's been helpful, I hope you will return the favor with the free act of hitting the like button and make sure you subscribe because YouTube's taking the subscribers away again, as always. Timely, timely, timely. You can set your watch to it, but apparently there's another new button down there you might see and it says promote. So apparently that helps channels. So if you feel you want to do that and help the channel along, you go ahead and promote it to who you think it would be helpful to. So if you do that, I thank you so much. Thank you for spending your time here, Scorpio. Until I see you again, take care. Bye for now.